So one day we're sitting in our yard, my husband and I, Citrus Heights, do you know where that is? Sacramento, and we looked at the yard, which was huge and real beautiful, and he goes, "Do you want to move? I'm kind of getting tired of doing the yard." And I said, "Yeah."
Hello, my name is Lawrence Kramer. Kramer with a K, it's a German name. And I was born in Rochester, New York on the 8th of June in the year of 1937.
I lay down on the ground to listen to the birds and everything, and then it was, get up, and leave. And I don't know what it was, but in my mind, it was a snake that was coming.
Just about every night, my dad and I would walk down to watch the night train to Chicago go by while my mom was fixing dinner. And I just grew up interested in trains and riding trains. My lifelong hobby, transportation in general, streetcars and light rail and subways and even airlines. 2.5 years, no MTC, no language training, just get down there and get to work. I gave presentations down at conferences in Mexico. That took me to South America. That took me to Rome, Italy. That took me to Seoul, South Korea, all in the name of work, and especially when somebody else is paying for it, it was kind of fun for me to do all those things.
And when we started out, I said, I want a girl. I don't care what, I want a girl. And so we had 4 boys. And then
you're chasing the sun, and you look at the clocks when you get to Seoul, and it's about 3:30 in the afternoon, but tomorrow, all right, take off one day and land the next because we're crossing the international date line.
How many grandchildren do you have?
Oh, we have grandchildren, 26.
Outliving them all. I'm not supposed to, but I am.
So every time I said to her, let's go so-and-so, she never said why, she never said, can we afford it? She also responded more like, how quick shall I pack my suitcases? I got involved with a 10-year-long church history project that just ended about 8 years ago down in Mexico with the church. And the editor of a book published in Spanish by a university in Mexico, and it's the history of the LDS church in that particular city, so fairly recent.
When I was 29, I left Rochester and met a nice lady who became my wife, and we were married in 1966. Her name was Juanita. She just passed away this past January. But we were married over 58 years, in 697 months, and 21,242 days. Yeah. She was a beautiful lady from Puerto Rico.
One of the important reasons why I'm here is just due to good people, our friendship.
I'm planning on a big party on my 90th birthday.
You just never know what's going to happen. My wife passed away about a year and a half ago, and when we moved here to Lehi, we lived at Harmony Hills.
My husband started out as a meat cutter, and then he was put over 3 stores, so that was kind of busy. But he loved it, loved being a meat cutter, and so did our boys, because they'd come home from school and they'd get in the freezer and say, what meat did Dad bring home that they have too much of?
And then we got married, and about 9 months later. We were married in the Los Angeles Temple, and we have 9 children, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy.